Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we just keep doing Pythagoras and we'll extend a little bit our topic, and extension will be connect with circles. Okay, you remember the circle is just basically a specific enclosed curve, and it represents a set of points that are equidistant from point O, which is called the center. So it means if you connect O with any point on the circle, you'll get a specific measure, the actually parameter of the circle, which is called radius. So let's say we have 2 points A and B, and we connect them with the chord. So basically chord AB is just basically a segment that connects 2 points on the circle. Alright, so what we can do, if we from point O to point C, put the line OC so that AB and OC will be perpendicular to each other. So we will have AB split it in 2 parts. So basically LAB will be split it in 2 parts with a measure of X and X. So it means the perpendicular from the center of the circle bisects your chord on 2 equal parts if OC is perpendicular to AB. So that's why if we mark the point of intersection, say K, we'll have 2 following segments, AK and KB are equal. Okay, so how to prove that? Basically, if you connect any point on the circle, let's say A, to the point O, which is the center, we'll have the radius of the circle as parameter, and also no matter which point you take, like B, it's also be a radius. So next part, because we have 2 right angle triangles, so triangles OAK will be equal to triangle OKB. Why? Because 2 radius are equal. That's also the height, that's 90 degrees angle. And we have an isosceles triangle, hence, right? So we have an isosceles triangle, so that angles be the same, alpha and alpha. So automatically, you'll arrange 2 triangles to be the same. All right, so what we can do, we can figure out that from those 2 triangles be the same, we can have AK equals KB. This is one fact that we need to use. And of course, as you can see here, a triangle OAK becomes a right angle, so you can apply Pythagoras. So probably to figure out radius as the hypotenuse throughout the legs. That's one key idea here. Okay, so now let's go back to inscribed angle, which lay on the diameter. So diameter basically it's a chord that goes through the center. So for example, if you take 2 points so that the center is also lays on the line AB, so we'll get AB as a diameter. So AB is a diameter. In this case, inscribed angle, basically the angle that goes from 2 points on the circle and touch the 3rd point within the circle, let's say C. And if 2 points A and B lay on the diameter, so we can say, so basically chord AB is the diameter. In this case, inscribed angle will be 90 degrees. So how to prove that? Okay, so you remember probably from previous study that if we have the circle, and let's say I draw the circle, and for example, if we have 2 points, we can have an inscribed angle, and we can have the central angle. So the central angle has an apex or the vertex point exactly in the center. So those two angles are interconnected. So the angles here and the angle here are connected as the follows. So basically the central angle, if the measure of inscribed angle is x degrees, so the central angle will be twice more, right? So in this case, we have the central angle like open angle, 180 degrees. Hence, angle C as inscribed becomes twice less. So that's why 180 over 2, that's what stays for the measure of the angle ACB. And that's why it's 90 degrees. Okay, as you remember, by the way, so that the central angle that actually becomes the diameter in the circle measures the half of the arc length. If we measure it in degrees, right? It would take, for example, radius to be 1. So actually, the degree measures will be connected with the arc length AB. So in this case, arc length AB will be measured by the angle 180 degrees. And because 180 is half of the whole circle, so we definitely know that arc length is just half of the circumference. Okay, this kind of extra that you also might have or might be helpful in your consideration. All right, so we also have inscribed angles, right? And the measure of any inscribed angles be the same. So for example, angle ACB will be equal to the angle ADB. So basically, no matter if you fix 2 points, whether 2 arms of the angle lay on, and you can take any point on the circle, the degree measure for all inscribed angles will be equivalent to each other. That's the main idea. And if you take the central angle, of course, it will be twice less than the measure of the central angle. All right, so tangent line. Let's say we have a circle with a center O, and we have some point A, where is the tangent segment or tangent line goes. Because tangent line is a line that touches the circle in one point, in this case, in point A. So we can say, and the theorem tells you that radius OA, basically it's here, will be always perpendicular to the tangent line. So we can write that radius is perpendicular to the tangent line. So in other words, we can state that R is perpendicular to BA. And how we can form a triangle? So basically we can connect the middle point with some point on this tangent line like B. And hence we arrange the right angle triangle. Okay. So next one, probably let's do some simple trivial task. So what we have here, let's see. We have the following. We have 3 points A, B, and O. O is the center. So this is 5. So this is also 5. Yeah, because this segment equal to this segment, they're radii. So, and AT is the tangent line. So AT is tangent line, hence it's perpendicular to TO. Okay, so what we can do, we can probably try to figure out, let's say, if we know AB, let it be 7, for example. Let it be 7, so AB segment is 7. So let's try to figure out the length of AT. So AT is unknown. So what we can work out, so because we proved that TO is BO as a radii, so we can figure out the total length AO is 7 plus 5 is 12. Okay, so 7 plus 5 is the total length of OA. How we can set up x? Just apply Pythagoras. So 12 squared, this hypotenuse equals to 5 squared and plus x squared. From where we can figure out x easily. X is square root of 144 minus 25 and if you calculate, that will be the answer for x. Okay, so for next time, I think we'll go through this set of tasks. Actually, we completed the first one. Yeah, we've done that. Yeah, I've taken AB to be 7. Okay, so we can do other task. Hope you enjoyed, and see you later.